Good evening, YouTube. So I'm back again. It's been nearly 2 weeks since my last video. Today is where are we? I'm trying to think what the date is today now. I think the 6th of February. I think I've got that right. Monday the 6th of February. I hope I've got that right. I can't see my calendar. It's on the wall opposite me and I can't see it from here because I haven't got my glasses on. So I think it's Monday the 6th of February. If not, then you feel free to laugh at my mistake. So it's been roughly 2 weeks since I was last here. I know I'm back 2 weeks later. What is this? Normally it's about 3 months before you normally see me after I've done a video. So hopefully we are improving with things, but we will see how it goes. So obviously this is a floss tube. This is floss tube number, oh dear, 8, 9, somewhere around there. I don't think I'm in double figures just yet. I think it's 9, but I will check. Out of practice still at this, but there we are. So I have one finish to show you today. I have 2 whips. I have some haul and probably some other chatty stuff. If I look a little bit pasty and a bit not so great today, it's because I've had a very stressful week. So apologies, I haven't got any makeup on, but it's been a bit stressful and a bit of an upsetting week, but there has been lots of cross stitch, so I'm not going to go into detail because you don't need to know about that. You're not here for that stuff. Moving forward, life update wise, in terms of things that I can share, not really a massive amount to tell you, but Missy, my new dog, is doing well. She's currently downstairs and I'm hoping she doesn't interrupt us today. But she's asleep downstairs at the moment, so fingers crossed she stays asleep downstairs. My partner is currently out of the house, so I'm hoping that I can get this filmed before he comes back with the shopping, because yeah, he's gone food shopping and I'm technically making sure Missy's okay. So, oh, she's just come upstairs. She's gone in the other room, so she may pop in a minute to say hello, just to check where I am and what I'm doing. Yep, here she comes. Hello, Missy Moo. Hi. You come to say hello to Flosstube? There she is. Hello. I would really rather you didn't lick me. She loves to give kisses. This is her thing that she loves to do. You're a good girl. I'm trying to film. She wants to come and be involved, I think, and get to know you all. Get to know you all. Missy Moo, this is not convenient timing. Good girl. Good girl. Sit. 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 Good girl. Okay, she sat next to me, so hopefully she can, if you hear licky noises, it's she's licking my hand. Aren't you? Can you not stand on that? Thank you. We obviously have to have Doggy as part of Flosstube now. She likes to come and say hello and know where I am. Good girl. Okay, sorry about that. We'll try again. So, as I was saying, I'll start with the finished option. It's not a fully finished because I haven't framed it yet, but some of you will recall having seen this before. Just make sure it hasn't got fluff on it, because I found it in the bottom of the box. This is my Dark Forest full coverage piece from Innocent Bones. It is stitched on white Ada. I'm not sure of the count. Looking at it, I'd say possibly 16 count. It might be 14, I'm not sure. But this is stitched 2/1. I think I've got that right. On white Ada. It was part of the Innocent Bones cross stitch subscription, the first one I got. Love this piece, enjoyed doing it. I am planning to frame it in a hoop. My lighting's awful tonight. Sorry about the yellowness of the lighting. It's because I'm in. That's better. Hopefully that will be a bit better. Sorry, it's dark outside, so I'm using all the artificial lighting and it went a bit yellow there. But yes, so this is my, as I said, fully finished. No, sorry, not fully finished. Full coverage. Oh dear, we're not doing very well. Stay piece of stitching. Full coverage, Dark Forest piece. So I'm planning to frame that in this hoop. And then I need to find somewhere to put it. But I'm keeping that one because I think it's lovely and I really like it and I'm pleased with how it's come out. So I just need to frame it. So maybe by the next time you see me, it will be a fully finished. So in terms of whips, obviously it's only been 2 weeks since I saw you last. I have worked on 2 projects. Not any of the older ones. Surprise, surprise. So I have worked on the two winter themed pieces. So the first one is by Cotton and Twine. It's from their December subscription box. This is my first month that I started the subscription. Can't talk. And this is the full pattern. I couldn't show you this last time I filmed because I'd left it downstairs. So this is what the full piece will eventually look like. If I knew how to do it, I would show you what it looked like last time, but I don't know how to do that. So we're just going to have to go with current progress. So last time you saw it, I think I had stitched, it's got dog's hair on it. I think I'd stitched this main box last time. So not a massive amount of stitching, but I've stitched up here the border, and then this little Christmas tree that I really like, and the individual stitches. You may be able to see through my fabric. I've cheated. I have carried my thread because I could not possibly bear it anymore trying to do all of these individually. So there is my progress. I'm really enjoying this one. I think it's a beautiful design. I really do like it. It's very easy to stitch. It's on 14 count white Aida 2/1, and yeah, really enjoying it. I'm hoping to get a bit more progress on this quite soon, but I've been very much focused on the other winter themed piece. But yeah, really like this, love the design, the colours are great, and hoping to do a bit more work on it over the next couple of weeks. So that's that one. And then you will remember last time I saw you, if you were here, last time I filmed, that I was working on Winter Cometh by Summer House Stitch Works, which is this piece. And last time you saw it, I had started stitching, which side? This side, I think. The triangles of the border, and I was saying I wasn't really sure if I was enjoying it or not because it was quite repetitive, it was all one colour. Well, let's just say that I think I found my stride, because I'm going to try and put a backing board behind this. This is where we are now. Hang on. Move fabric. So I've done quite a lot on this, as you can tell, and actually I'm kind of loving it now. I really was over the moon to get all of those triangles finished. I was just like, thank God for that. I'm kind of dreading the other side, but I really enjoyed stitching these motifs here, the sort of flower / snowflake design. I'm not quite sure. Started to go into the more kind of goldy brown colours. This is like a banner and part of a plant. Really enjoying it. So this is stitched on, can't hold this very well. How's that? 32 count even weave. I had to think about that then. Oh bother, I looked up the fabric colour and I've forgotten it again. It's from Stitch Bunny Shop, which is Lauren from Cross Stitch Bunny's shop. That's a mouthful. So yes, I got this from Lauren, basically, the fabric from Stitch Bunny Shop. So if you are interested, that's where you'll find it. It's 32 count, it's even weave, but I can't remember the exact colour. But it's like a slight, I don't know if you can see, it's slightly mottled, but it's like a neutral, slightly mottled fabric. But yes, really enjoying this one so far. Sorry, holding it up is heavy. Definitely want to get some more stitching done on that. I'm loving stitching on this fabric. It's so nice to stitch on, and I was surprised because I've never stitched on 32 count anything before, let alone even weave. I'm really enjoying it. I can see it fine, which I'm surprised about because it's such a small count, because I mean, obviously I wear glasses when I'm stitching, but I don't have to use a magnifier or anything like that. I can see this fine. And I work on it at night, I work on it in the daytime, not a problem at all. So yeah, really enjoying this. Love the way that these have come out. Really pleased with these. This is definitely my focus piece at the moment. So we're enjoying that. So those are the two pieces that I have worked on over the past 2 weeks. I'm not the fastest stitcher, and I don't have a massive amount of time to stitch, although I will now have more time to stitch due to recent events. I did have a horse on loan, and unfortunately I no longer have said horse on loan, so I now have more time to stitch, I guess. As I say, I'm not going into that because emotionally I'm not in a place to talk about it yet, but more cross-stitch time isn't a bad thing. And I'm meeting up with a friend on Sunday who is a fellow stitcher who I haven't seen for ages. We're going to go up to a local kind of manor house type place. I don't know how else to put that. It's a manor house. It's like lovely. It's got nice grounds, but they have a reading room, so we're going to go and utilise their reading room to stitch and catch up. So that should be lovely. I'm looking forward to that. So in terms of haul, I do have some haul this fortnight. I don't know if these are going to be regularly every 2 weeks. We'll try. I'm kind of taking a hint from Lauren because she does hers every 2 weeks, but she seems to stitch like a stupid amount of hours and I don't know how she does it. She must never sleep. I definitely need some sleep. Look at the state of these bags, like seriously. Sorry, distracted. So yes, haul. Now I do have to do a bit of a disclaimer with this haul. I ordered a couple of patterns on eBay and I didn't realise that they weren't the original patterns. So they're photocopies, which I'm a bit like, oh, not good. Because obviously designers put a lot of work into their patterns. I feel bad not having bought an original, but it is what it is. I have learnt my lesson. I won't be doing it again. I need to figure out how you find out whether it's an original pattern or not, because they were, the way they were advertised, I thought they were the original copies and they're not the photocopies. So that's why you'll see some photocopies in the haul. I wouldn't normally do it. I am all about supporting designers, but it was an innocent mistake, so please forgive me. So what have we bought? I'm going to start off with the big thing, because there's not a massive amount of haul, but there is a bit. This is the first thing, which is obviously my subscription to Cotton and Twine. So this month, this is a bit of an unboxing. I have already opened it, so I do know what's in it. As usual, we have lovely, they wrap it. I don't know if anybody else gets this, but in this gorgeous paper, which I love, which I think every birthday present I wrap this year is going to be in this paper because it's beautiful. So anyway, getting distracted again, I'm good at that. We have, this is I haven't started this, so I'm just going to share the pattern. This is the design. So this is Enjoy All the Little Things, which I think is quite cute. It's a bit flowery for me. I'm not much of a floral person, and the kind of orangey yellow colour palette is not my traditional cup of tea, if you like, but I do actually like the design. I think it's kind of cute and I like the message more to the point. I think it's very important to take pleasure in the small things in life, to pause, to enjoy the moment, those kind of things. So I quite like this design. I am hoping to get around to it. I'm not quite sure when. It's not an immediate stitch for me, unlike the winter one, which I was like, I have to start this and I have to start it now. So this is going to be at a later date. But that's my first piece of haul, and obviously it comes with the hoop and the fabric and the threads and a very nice hot chocolate stick with marshmallows, which unfortunately I can't eat because I'm vegan and it's got milk in it. So my partner very much enjoyed that. He will benefit from my cross stitch. So that was my first purchase. Then we have a few more. So as I say, I have a couple of patterns, which are both from Country Cottage Needleworks originally. As I say, they are photocopies. I feel so bad about this, but I couldn't get them otherwise. This is the Pumpkin Cottage. I love this design. Now, I do plan to purchase some things from the, what are they called again? Country Cottage Needleworks directly. So I will be making up for the fact that I haven't got these officially, as it were. But I love this design. It's cute. It's whimsy. I think it's lovely. I'm a bit terrified about trying to find fabric that works for it. I don't have any neutral fabric. And I think this is stitched on linen, possibly. Yes, linen. I have never stitched on linen, apart from possibly my Owl Forest embroidery piece, which I'm guessing is linen because I don't know what the fabric is. It was a kit and it doesn't specify. So other than that, I've never stitched on linen, and I'm a bit intimidated, to be honest, because I'm aware that linen is not regular. It can be a bit wonky, shall we say, in terms of where the holes are and how you see them. And I'm like, oh God, this could be interesting, but we're going to give it a go. So yes, I love this little pattern, the pumpkin cottage. It's a pumpkin cottage. It's Halloweeny. There is a theme with me and my stitching. If it hasn't got pumpkins or something to do with October on it, it's an unusual thing. However, to be a bit more in season, and I was very lucky because I got the threads with this, so it came with the threads. Thank goodness, because some of them are specialty threads. So my first Gentle Arts flosses ever, very excited, have come with this. So that was an eBay bargain. And then I also have, again from Country Cottage Needleworks. Sorry about the glare. Oh, let me take it out of the bag because that glare is horrible. This is just the pattern. There's no threads with this one. So it being February and it being Valentine's-y soon, I just thought this is one of their houses of the month. Oh, what's happened? I froze. Sorry, I froze then. I don't know what happened there. So this is one of their cottage of the months. It's the February pink house design. This is just cute. I like this. I like pink. For those of you that don't know, I do have a bit of a thing about pink, and I just thought this was really cute. So I purchased that pattern. Now I do have a couple of other pattern purchases, but they're on my phone, so I don't know how to share them with you. But Lauren shared one of them on her latest Flosstube update, which is the Lunar New Year, Year of the Rabbit design. It's who's it by? It's by a lady from Asia whose name I can't pronounce, so I'm really sorry, but I will try and link it below. But it's very cute, and if you have a look on Lauren's most recent Flosstube, she shows it, which is where I got the idea from, and I saw it there and was like, yep, I'll have one of those. I like that design. So that's the other pattern that I've bought this month. And I have also, there's another pattern, purchased from Satsuma Street, the dog park design. I hadn't seen this before, and I just think this is dead cute. I was like, that's awesome. I have to have that, being a dog person. So again, no floss, no fabric, no idea when I'm going to stitch it. I was ordering something else from Love Crafts, and this just happened to fall in my basket as well, as these things tend to do. But how cute is this? Like that dog is just awesome. I love it. I love the design. I love everything about this. So this is definitely one to get to. So we're looking forward to that. That's by Satsuma Street. And then my last purchase isn't very exciting, but it's for a design which again is on my phone and I can't show you. I'm going to have to work out how to show images that I've got on my phone and put them into the videos because I don't know how to do it. And I need to learn. So I bought some grey 14 count Ada, not exciting on its own, but it's for a Valentine's Day pattern. It's like a little love note envelope shape pattern. The pattern is from Fat Quarter Shop. It's downloadable online from their website. It uses grey 14 count Ada and a white, a red and a pink floss. They do obviously have suggested floss, but you could use pretty much any red or pink or white. It doesn't have to be the specific one. So I might actually start that in a bit because my boyfriend's not here. And then he won't see it because it's not going to get done in time. There's absolutely no way it's going to get done in time. I am not that efficient a stitcher, I wish, but what have we got, a week? Never going to happen. But I just really want to stitch it because it's cute. It's not really like specifically for Valentine's Day for me. I just really liked the pattern. So that's from Fat Quarter Shop. I think it's called Love Note. I've seen quite a lot of different Valentine's Day designs because I've been watching Jessica at the Sweetwater Stitcher. Her videos have showcased quite a lot of Valentine's patterns, and that's where I've got my ideas from. So just to be, you know, really open and honest about the fact that that's where my inspiration came from. Go and check Jessica out. She's amazing. She's at the Sweetwater Stitcher, and her designs, her work is just beautiful. I love the way she finishes things. She does all these like really cute little pillows and things, which is beyond me. But I love it. They're great. Who else have I been watching this week? There was another lady I wanted to shout out and I have forgotten her name. Oh, how annoying. She's new. She's, no, I'm going to have to do it on the next one. I can't remember her name. But I will try and detail some Flosstubers that I watched down below in the description thingamajiggy, because it's always nice to shout out fellow cross stitchers, to kind of encourage people to join this community. I am only a small channel, but I'm hoping to, you know, help others through my own channel and link up with other people. So, and I'm fidgety, sorry, moving around the place. Now, one of the other things I was thinking of doing, I watch a young lady called Katie who is at the novel Stitche. Again, lovely designs, lovely work. She's a relatively new stitcher. She's been stitching for nearly a year, I believe, or just over a year. But she also does book kind of reviews and chat about books. And obviously some of you will be aware that this used to be a bookish content, really predominantly channel. I haven't done any bookish updates for ages because I kind of stopped reading for a while there. I got COVID last year and I couldn't read for ages, and I've only really just started to read, you know, again. So I am wondering, lovely viewers, if any of you are interested, if I was to put kind of a small section at the end of my videos, a bit like Katie does. So Katie, if you're watching, I hope you don't mind that I've kind of been inspired and borrowed your idea. Let me know if it does bother you. But I'm thinking of putting a section at the end about bookish content. I'm not going to do it today because my books are not with me. But I was wondering if you might be interested. So if you are interested in me doing some bookish content, please leave me a message below and let me know. To any of you that are new here, thank you ever so much for being here. I do very much appreciate you spending some time with me. If you'd like to subscribe, you know what to do. Please click the subscribe button. And if you want to click the notification bells to know when I upload a new video, please feel free to do so. For those of you that are returning and have been here before, thank you ever so much. You know, I love you all. You're great. It means a lot to me that you're here and you listen to me rambling about my cross stitch, particularly when I haven't been very consistent. As most of you are aware, I tend to be a bit sporadic with when I upload. I'm trying to change that this year, but we will see how that doth progress, because I don't always stitch regularly. So obviously if I haven't done any further stitching, there's not a lot of point of me updating you. But hopefully that's going to change this year. We're going to get progress and finishes and do all of the things. So yes, if you'd like to join me, then please feel free to do so. I'd love to have you. If you want to have a chat, leave me a comment. You've got any suggestions or things you'd like to see, please let me know. And I will see you next time. Thank you ever so much for being here. Have a great rest of the evening and enjoy your stitching. Bye for now.